Blast Live. We're talking about what you're talking about. Real, honest, entertaining, live. DBL starts right now.
3, 2.
Nicely done. Welcome to DBL. It's Wednesday, December 16th. Happy Hump Day.
Hey, hey.
Hey, hey. I'm Tori here with Alan, Jeff, and the lovely Lindsay. Joins us from home. Hi, Linz.
Hey guys, how's it going?
Good.
Going well. All right. Well, let's start because we all have this on our minds. Tom Cruise, let's just say it, got really mad at the crew on the set of his Mission Impossible film. The Hollywood A-lister flew into a rage on set, yelling at the crew. Apparently, they got too close to one another on set, breaking strict safety protocols. Now, the British tabloid The Sun got leaked audio of the rant, which was verified by multiple sources. So let's have a look and then we'll talk after.
I don't ever want to see it again. Ever. And if you don't do it, you're fired. And I see you do it again, you're gone.
Cruise goes on to say, quote, "No apologies. You can tell it to the people that are losing their bleeping homes because our industry is shut down. It's not going to put food on their table or pay for their college education." Now, Cruise's film Mission Impossible 7 is months behind schedule because of coronavirus delays. While filming in Italy, remember that was a hot spot, 12 people on set reportedly tested positive. So we have a question for everyone here. Did Tom Cruise go too far, or was he right to get upset that people weren't following safety protocols. Now, Linz, I'm going to go to you first, and I'm just going to have a caveat with it that this is 2020, and in this day and age, the climate of work and people above you and abuse of power is on everyone's mind. So a lot of people are saying you can't speak like that in 2020. What was your opinion?
Yeah, well, as in a work relationship, that it really was uncomfortable and not okay. I really would have been annoyed. But I do understand if there's like rules on set, like stay 6 feet apart, don't do certain things, or you can shut down the entire production. He's telling people from probably production assistants up to directors of the film, you know, just follow these instructions so we can finish this movie and be happy that you're working. I know the Hollywood Reporter put out an article about 890,000 people that were working in Hollywood, and many of them were out of jobs. And so the fact that you're working on a huge budget film like Mission Impossible, probably getting paid enough to at least take you through the rest of the year and the beginning of the new year, it seems like, you know, just follow the instructions to the point that the lead star of the movie doesn't have to get that outraged and mad. Like, I just wanted to know what the people were doing that got him that upset.
Well, apparently they were sitting too close to each other, and there was meters, like yardsticks for everyone to follow, and they also weren't wearing masks. And what's interesting, too, is all of you are writing in, Tom was right to be upset, says Tammy Gibson. It was time someone did it. A lot of you are writing in. Also, Tom Cruise is not known to be a yeller, Jeff, so this was kind of a rare occasion. Thoughts on it?
Yeah, I don't, you know, it's 2020, and I don't care if you're a guy getting coffee and you're not following the rules. You don't need to be talked to like that. Yes, you do. Total lie.
I was shocked. I was like, wow.
People are so
I was
scared
like,
to get
wait,
good.
that's your opinion, Jeff?
Yeah, absolutely not. I just wanted to shock everybody out there. Listen, people are so thin-skinned these days. Tom Cruise, the only reason all of those people have jobs is because Tom Cruise is there. If you can't take a good kick in the pants because your movie's not getting shut down. Tom Cruise's movie is getting shut down. He has every right to talk to people like that if they're not following rules, because it's his butt on the line, not yours, that you're not following protocol. If you don't like it, get out of here. There's plenty of other people that are going to take your place.
And Jeff, I'll say this. Yeah, I'll disagree with you on one thing.
No.
I don't think it's his butt on the line. Tom Cruise doesn't have to work ever again, and he'll be fine. What I really took from that speech was he was like, there's so many people in our industry. It seemed like he was saying that this movie is going to make or break Hollywood decisions to continue to make movies until we have a vaccine. He seemed like, I got from that he was fighting for the grips. And you know, the set, yeah, for everybody, and that's what I took the passion. I really feel like Tom Cruise is like, dude, I could be in Italy on a yacht. I'm here doing my own stuff.
We're on the same page.
Yeah,
totally. He's putting up for everybody who's making money off of this movie, not just himself.
Right. And I hear you, great bait and switch. I was totally, I was nervous. I'm like, what happened?
Talk about Tom Cruise.
Okay, we're not going there. You're not Tom Cruise. I knew you were going to go there. But Carrie Hill writes in right now. He is a point, Jeff, but it seemed a bit too aggressive. Now, here's my opinion.
Who said that?
Carrie Hill.
Carrie? Okay.
No,
I was going to go after, I think you said Harry. I would have handled it a little differently, but go ahead, sorry.
Well, here's the thing. Usually you'd think I'd agree with Carrie, but I agree with Jeffrey Schroeder. Whoa!
I agree with Jeff. So
Talk about there. I think it's someone had to say it, because not only are people's lives on the lines, but Tom Cruise is running the industry totally, 100%.
Would people have a problem if it was a chef? And they found out that
someone just wrote in
Boston. And somebody was touching something with them. They just touched raw meat, and now they're making food. And it's a restaurant you went to. You'd be like, I'm glad the chef is back there, kind of letting people know that. I would like to hear that.
But it's not just any chef.
Thing.
It's Tom Cruise. He is responsible, and you can hear it in his head, for so many lives and so many people back in Hollywood. So I think he did the right thing. Crazy, crazy. I agree with you.
That is crazy, because when we in the morning meeting, I'm like, ooh, me and Tori are going to get in on this.
I agree with him. He's frustrated, and he has every right to be. He's Tom Cruise, and he's literally having the world on his shoulders.
Yeah, we're getting paid by the Tom Cruise today?
God, you're so annoying.
Tom Cruise!
A town that doesn't believe in the coronavirus? Yes, that is what some are calling a Mossy Rock.
Sounds like a Netflix show.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it? A small town in Washington State that held a freedom rally over the weekend. They're fed up with the governor's restrictions, and that's why all businesses for them are open. The town's mayor welcomed the rally, where hundreds of maskless people, a lot of them from out of town, gathered. Here's what one person said about it.
It's a real disease, but it's not being handled properly. Restaurants don't spread it.
Okay. How would you feel about living there, Lindsay?
That's just a disaster. I have so little energy for this. I remember yesterday Al was like, listen, people across the country are really making their own facts, and this whole town is an example of that. They literally are just living by their own rules, walking around with no mask, not following what the leaders in their state are saying. It's just like, why can't you just put on a mask? Why can't you just... And I understand for the restaurant owners who don't want to go out of business, that's a whole other conversation, and I appreciate them wanting to stay open and find solutions. But not wearing a mask is like, what are we arguing about? You have to protect other people. Wear the mask.
I really like that she said that I don't have energy for this. Like, we had wars where people gave up their silks for parachutes and they rationed their foods, and we're like, we can't be bothered to wear a mask to save lives. Give me a break. Get over yourself. What are you thinking?
I just, real quickly, 2021, we just have to all think to ourselves, do unto others. The golden rule. Just live by that. I know you don't want to wear a mask. I know it's frustrating. You can't breathe. Just do unto others. Would you want someone breathing on your family? If, you know, it's just do unto others. I'm tired of it, too. I'm with Lindsay. I'm tired of it.
I think it's patriotic to wear a mask. Al, any thoughts? Final thoughts?
I don't know. You know, not to keep going back to Lindsay, but I don't have energy for this. And, you know, I think, Jeff, I feel like I get you with the do unto others. I don't think it matters. The mask thing has morphed into something else. We're talking about masks and wearing it. This is different, and let's be honest about that. This is something that is ingrained in people's moral fiber that they want to push back on this. So they're not going to change. So let's do the Alaska Airlines story.
Well, I'll talk about, thank you for saying that and being honest. Yolanda just wrote in, no energy for this. That's the name of the game for this one.
Tom Cruise.
Oh, man. Alaska Airlines.
In Jeff's pocket.
Every time we say it now, it's like, Cavs. All right, Alaska Airlines is out with a new safety video. I actually love the safety videos. Anyway, and let me tell you, it may just want to make you dance. Huh? But is it enough to get you to fly again? Check it out.
We can fly where you want to, we can leave your house behind. But if your friends don't mask, and why don't they mask? Well, they won't fly this airline.
You can fly if you want to, cause we do safety right. We have air that's clean and disinfectant machines zapping germs like an arcade space fight. And we dance
Do the dance, do the dance.
Everybody wash some hands.
Do the dance, while always wearing a mask.
It didn't even rhyme.
love it.
At the end, we're always wearing a mask. It didn't even rhyme.
How about the part where they go $35 to check your bag? Did they put that part in there?
So did that not ease your mind with airplane problems, Jeff?
No. They're stealing every time I fly, and they charge me.
Southwest, though this is Alaska, my bad, you're right.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, listen, you
everybody's getting ripped off.
Jeff, Lindsay, you guys are forgetting Alaskan Airlines has animals, different animals on every plane. And I tweeted one time and added them, and they responded. They have there's like some plane wings, like the fin will have an owl, some will have a wolf.
That's what you like about it?
Yes, I like animals on my planes.
Guys, their flights are like $39.99 round trip to Chicago from New York. Like, okay, you have to pay $35 for baggage. What are you guys talking about? Stop being crazy. The video was funny.
Thank you, Lizzie.
I think it's Frontier Airline you're speaking of.
Wow, you didn't even get that right. Wow.
It is definitely Frontier Airlines. Wait. I'm going to check this on the break.
You're on live
Hey, listen,
TV,
this
dude.
isn't me. This was in my ear, so I'm not getting on you, buddy.
I'm glad we're just having him stare at the camera.
Spitting out facts.
All right.
Just yell Tom Cruise.
Find out.
Just say Tom Cruise one more time.
Tom Cruise.
Tom Cruise!
Lindsay, stick around. Coming up on DBL, Mr. Manners is answering all your holiday etiquette questions. Is it ever okay to re-gift? You actually might be surprised. And from a father who gets a huge tattoo to match his son's birthmark to a UPS driver grateful for a snack on her route. We've got feel-good stories coming up that'll put a smile on that face.
We can fly where you want to.
Look how cute we are. Welcome back to DBL. All right, we've got some feel-good stories for your Wednesday. Up first, check out this UPS delivery driver. She got a special treat at one home where the homeowners left out snacks. After picking one out, the driver thanked them, I love this, and then celebrated the treat on the way back to her van with a little dance.
Oh my good, look how happy she is. That's awesome.
I know, you do this, don't you?
Yeah, we my girl, she set up one of these at our house and she went all out, ordered all the stuff,
that's
got a
up to
basket, made a sign, laminated. That's in front of our house. There's some Starbucks Frappuccinos in there, baby. You better get on that. I got Cheetos, we got Reese's Cups.
Okay, you don't have to name it. We really do appreciate it.
Well, that was all my girl.
That was.
You know what? You inspired. I'm going to do that too.
I do it.
I'm a little late to the game. I'm going to do that too.
I do it. I put waters out because it's like they're just running around.
All right. Well, now you're just bragging.
Yeah. Who wants freezing cold water and a freezing cold? Get them some coffee. Get a glass bottle in there. Stop cheaping it out.
Wow. Okay.
We got two kinds of Oreos. We got the golden ones and the red.
I'm very happy. Can y'all hear it, Lindsay, or no? Lindsay, say something.
I said that was like on Halloween when people handed out apples. Nobody wanted that on Halloween. Don't hand out water.
Or mini
toothpaste. Tori, we didn't just disperse a 7th grade basketball game.
God.
Step up for our postal workers.
This next story is so cool. A father spent 30 hours getting a giant tattoo. I saw this on his chest, but it's not what you think. It's actually a replica of his son's birthmark. I know, Jeff's already crying. The father said he got it done to support his son, who is really self-conscious about his birthmark. The whole thing took 6 to 8 weeks to complete. I saw Dad do like a cochlear implant tattoo too.
I saw that too.
When dads do this for their sons or daughters, it touches. I mean,
wow, that makes me emotional.
I knew.
Yeah, that was a rough one.
What a great dad.
Yeah, because that's painful too.
Feel comfortable. Wow, that got me a little bit. I wasn't expecting that.
A little cry?
A little bit. All right, listen, Big Jeff's not scared to cry.
Yeah, that's.
I'm an emotional mess. I'll be up here.
No,
and then I'll cry.
You know what, man? It's okay to express emotion as a guy, and I mean, I think. You know, I come from a generation, and my dad came from a generation of men that just didn't cry. That was just something, and maybe they should have. Maybe these guys coming back from war should have had a place to just let it all out instead of bottling it up and going to the garage and tinkering around there for 35 years.
I love a good cry.
I think letting guys cry it out.
You know what they say? Crying gets the sad out. That's from Free to Be You and Me. It's a great, great record.
That's why men don't cry.
Oh, God. All right, finally, this next story is equally cool. A blind father in the United Kingdom was given an embroidered ultrasound so he could build a picture of his son through touch. Here's what the dad said about the gift from a family friend.
So grateful to have been there by her side, but there's always been that one thing missing, you know, the fact that I can't see the scans.
Lindsay, did you not just kind of like really tear up? I did.
I know. I'm so happy we did all these positive stories because I've been working really hard to get in the holiday spirit because this year is so weird. And so this really just helped a lot.
So 1 to 10, Lindsay, how much? 10 is like you are Will Ferrell and Elf. 1 is like you're bah humbug. Where are you on the holiday scale? And you can be honest.
I'm like at a 7 right now. I'm gonna go outside and put up some more Christmas decorations outside and really take it to the next level. But I also remember I got to take them down, so that's like a lot of work too. So I'm like somewhere at a 7.
Yeah, you keep bringing yourself. Do you have a tree up?
Yes, I showed you my tree, Al. You said it was from GettyImages.com.
It's a good one coming up.
I forgot about that.
That's so good. Coming up on DBL, Mr. Manners is back with all your holiday etiquette questions, including when is it appropriate to chuck that Christmas tree we were just talking about and take down all your decorations? Don't miss it. Coming up next. Welcome back to DBL. This holiday season is unlike any we've ever experienced before, which means there's a new set of rules to follow for proper holiday etiquette. So earlier, Al and I spoke with Mr. Manners, Thomas Farley, in today's DBL Spotlight. Thomas Farley, Mr. Manners, welcome, welcome, welcome to DBL. In this day and age, is it so bad, Mr. Manners, to regift a gift?
You know, it's not such a bad word, Tori, believe it or not. Although this year, of course, as with everything, it's taking on a slightly different meaning. So typically, regifting we're doing at a holiday gift swap, or we're at the work, the Secret Santa. We're not really doing those this year.
Yeah.
So my prediction is we won't have an awful lot of regifting in the way that we have in normal years. But my suggestion is, if you do get things that come to you in the mail that you think, not really my thing, save it, save the packaging, don't take the tags off, and save it for next year when you can thoughtfully regift to someone who will truly appreciate it more than you did.
Thoughtfully regift. That's a good way to brand that.
Okay, Mr. Manners, I have a scenario for you, okay?
Yes.
All right.
Let's hear it, Al.
Okay, so 2020 has been a crazy year, but the good thing is I stopped drinking this year.
Woohoo!
So that's a good thing.
Congratulations.
But let's say I have not spoken with somebody and they get me my favorite scotch. If I wanted to say, hey, is there a receipt just in case, like, I don't like the blue, I kind of like the green? Should I regift that or return it? Or, like, what do I do without making them feel bad?
Sure. Well, first of all, how fortunate that you've got such good friends, such generous friends.
Yes.
I wish I had more friends like that.
Yeah, me too.
I would save it for your next holiday gathering, whenever that might be, and serve it to your guests and simply not have any yourself. So I don't think there's a need to ask for the receipt. I don't think there's a need to have to take it back. Save it. You obviously believe it's quality. Share it with the people you love the most who are drinking.
Let's say someone gives me a gift and I don't have one back for them. What does one do in that situation?
It's such an uncomfortable feeling, right? And I think we've all been there. Don't scramble, don't make up a lie. Oh, your president is still coming. What you want to do is you simply want to be grateful. Thank you so much. This is so thoughtful of you. My gosh, you certainly didn't need to do this. Don't say you shouldn't have. I don't like that phrase. It's almost like you're preaching at someone. Accept it gratefully and definitely send them a thank you note, but don't worry about rushing off to the department store to find something in return for them.
You have to know this about me, Mr. Manners. I love to make fun of my friend Tori right here. That's really why I get up in the morning. My kids are okay, this show's whatever.
You're
I get
terrible.
up to make fun of her. Now, when can I make fun of her about her decorations being up too late?
Yeah, so you'll find a variety of opinions on this. I live in Manhattan, in New York City, and you will find on December 26th, there are trees out on the street already for pickup.
I've seen.
But I would say by the middle of January, the Christmassy stuff, the Hanukkah stuff should definitely be down. If you've got something that's more wintry seasonal, like a wreath that doesn't have a big red bow on it, I think that can go a little bit farther into February or even early March, at which point we're ready for spring. But the real super holiday oriented stuff, let's give that a rest by the middle of January for sure.
Okay, Mr. Manners, please help me out with this one because me and my girl have been talking about it. Is it necessary or should you tip like your letter carriers, your hairstylists like around this year? We both think we should, but we're not sure if that would be weird.
So I love that. I think also another great thing is think about some warm holiday, not holiday necessarily, but some warm winter gloves as a gift to your letter carriers.
Good.
What a
Because
great
they're out
idea.
in the freezing cold, their hands are getting, and if they're like me, they're always losing their gloves. This is a great time to remember them. And don't forget your hairstylists and all the people who had downtime this year that we didn't see as much as we normally would. This is the time to remember them also.
Thank you for that suggestion.
That is so smart.
thing.
So for any more etiquette that you want to learn or for taking virtual etiquette classes or workshops, go ahead and check out MrManners.com. I think it's just helpful to keep people in line so we're not all wearing sweatpants and drooling on ourselves. Like we need a standard. So we appreciate you being that standard bearer. Thank you so much, Mr. Thomas Farley, for being here. We appreciate it. We'll be right back.
Thank you, Tori and Al. Happy holidays to you both.
Same to you, brother.
Thank you.
Promotional consideration is brought to you by
It's so.
Welcome back to DBL. We love sharing your comments. Cynthia from Facebook writes us, guys. She says, I'm an ICU nurse. First off, we bow down. I wish I could yell at people like that. Speaking about Tom Cruise, she must see the worst things and wants to just let it out. So Tom Cruise is Cynthia's spirit animal.
I see you, Cynthia. Thanks for watching.
Ooh, and sorry it was.
Don't be mad.
It was good. It was good.
That.
Good job, Cynthia. We love you. We'll see you same time, same place tomorrow. Bye, guys.